Hi, future educators. Welcome to our letter viewer for Understanding the Self, a core for general education subject that will help us shape and reflect our minds. I'm Kyla Soriano, by the way, and today we're going to focus on a vital topic for both classroom and let cognitive development so we can understand how learners think, grow, and solve the problem. So the key is not just passing the exam but also shaping our minds every day. So in this session, we'll go to through a 10 situational question designed to strengthen your critical thinking and application of theory. The question will be read first, then we'll pause. So take a few seconds to think about your answer before the correct one appears on the screen. So let's have a short discussion first. So the topic is understanding the self, cognitive development, and self-awareness. So understanding the self is about self-awareness. It's about how we understand our thoughts, emotions, and actions. So in teaching industry, this concepts is directly to cognitive development. How students progress from simple understanding to a complex reasoning. So theories like John Piaget's stage of development and Lev Vygotsky's sociocultural theory, it will help us to recognize what students are capable of at different stages. So UTS also emphasizes metacognition or thinking about your thinking. As a future educators, metacognition allows us to reflect, guide learners effectively, and foster their growth inside and outside of the classroom. So with that being said, let's get started. Question 1. A child starts organizing their schoolwork more effectively and can plan their schedule. Which cognitive development stage is the child likely in? A. Sensory motor. B. Pre-operational. C. Concrete operational. D. Formal operational. The answer is C. Concrete operational. Children in concrete operational stage, ages 7 to 11, begin with logical thinking and organization. The question number two, Anna reflects on her past decisions and realizes how her childhood shaped her current beliefs. What type of self-awareness is Anna displaying? A. Social awareness. B. Social consciousness. C. Reflective self-awareness. D. Public self-awareness. The answer is C, reflective self awareness. Reflective self awareness involves examining past experiences and how they shape one's identity. A high school student becomes more aware of how others perceive him and adjusts his behavior to fit in. This is an example of A. Egocentric thinking, B. Self-semas, C. Public self-awareness, D. Moral development. The answer is C, public self awareness. Public self awareness is when a person modifies behavior based on how they think others see them. Question number four. Carlo, a 5-year-old, thinks that his perspective is the only one that exists and cannot yet understand that others have different viewpoints. What cognitive feature is he exhibiting? A. Conservation. B. Egocentrism. C. Logical reasoning. D. Abstract thinking. The answer is B, egocentrism. Egocentrism is atypical of a young children who cannot yet see perspective other than their own. Question number 5. Lisa realized she studies better in the morning and starts scheduling her study time accordingly. This behavior reflects A. Emotional regulation, B. Metacognition, C. Operant conditioning, D. Self-efficiency. The answer is B, metacognition. Metacognition is thinking about one's own thinking and learning strategies. A college student set goals, monitors progress, and adjusts strategies during exam preparation. This illustrates which type of self-related process: A. Self-serving bias, B. Self-regulation, C. Self-esteem, D. Self-concept. The answer is B, self-regulation. It involves goal settings and adjusting the behaviors enable to achieve them. Question number 7. James looks at himself in the mirror and recognizes a smudge on his face. He tries to wipe it off. This awareness starts to develop around at what age? A. 1 year old. B. 2 years old. 3. I see. 3 months. D. 6 years old. The answer is B, 2 years old. Mirror self recognition usually appears around at age 2, showing early self awareness. Question number 8. Maria begins to form a consistent view of herself as being good in science. Based on repeated feedback and experiences, this is the formation of A. Self schema, B. Self esteem, C. Self actualization, D. Identity foreclosure. The answer is A, self-schema. It is a stable set of beliefs formed from repeated experiences. Question number 9. A preschool teacher encourages students to talk about their feelings and understand others' emotion. What developmental skills is she promoting? A. Logical reasoning. B. Object permanence. C. Emotional intelligence. D. Language acquisition. The answer is letter C, emotional intelligence. It includes recognizing and managing emotions in oneself and other people. Question number 10, the last question. During adolescence, individuals questions who am I and experiment with roles and identities. According to Eric Erickson, this stage is called A. Trust versus mistrust, B. Initiative versus guilt, C. Identity versus role confusion, D. Integrity versus despair. The answer is letter C. Identity versus role confusion. Erickson's stage for adolescence, it involves exploring identity and experiencing role confusion. So here's our references to wraps up our let reviewer on understanding the self. Focusing on cognitive development, we tackled about 10 situational designed to challenge your thinking, connect theory with practice, and help you prepare confidently for the licensure examination for teachers. Keep reviewing, stay curious, and always reflect not just on what you know, but how you grow. Future educators, you've got this. Thank you so much, guys.